Hello. Welcome back to the Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus, and I'm so glad you could join me here today. I'm going to start a business today, and the business is going to become immediately wildly successful. You think like that, you are. Here's the thing. Having an expectation like that sets you up to make all kinds of wrong decisions. When you think, I'm going to start my brand now, and then I'm immediately going to start earning lots of money, and the brand is going to only grow from there, the decisions you make are going to be manic decisions because all your attention is going to be hooked, all your desire is going to be hooked on getting that immediate success. So then, here are the decisions you'll make. You'll think only in the short term, first of all. And you're like, okay, somehow if I make it 1 month, after that anyway I'm going to start making money. So what am I going to do for this 1 month to make this a success immediately? You'll invest more money than you should be investing. You'll be pouring more of yourself, your time, your energy, effort, day and night into it than you should be doing. Because you think, okay, I'll desperately do all this now, then it's going to pay off. It'll start paying off very, very quickly. When it comes to building relationships, whether it's with your customers or your team members, with the community surrounding your business, all your decisions are going to be based on short-term gains. And this is not healthy and this is not helpful. Look, success is great. If it immediately happens, then wonderful for you. But the chances of that are much lower than we think. But we are looking at people who inspire us, people who've made it big, and we're only looking at them from the surface level. We don't really know the amount of background work, the number of years they've spent into it. We only see, okay, they've started this brand and it's grown. We don't see what went to it behind the scenes. So we think that, oh yes, it's possible to become a raging success overnight. It's not overnight. If it happens overnight, again, great for you. But don't even expect it. That's not realistic. If you think my success begins 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, okay, so prepare yourself for a long tail. It's a long-term view. I'm not saying you need to think negatively that, oh no, this is not going to work out for several years now. Think of this from a more down-to-earth angle. Of course, be positive, but think of it as a long-term game. You're playing the long game. So that is a positive way of thinking about this. I'm going to last this long, I'm playing the long game. When you think of playing the long game, then the decisions you make are going to be much more grounded and wise. They are much more connected to gentle flow, a gentle growth, which means it's going to be a very strong and steady growth, a foundation that you're building for yourself because you're growing slowly, steadily, but surely. So then your initial investments, first of all, will be less. Your savings will be more. You won't think, I have this idea, that idea, everything I have to make it happen right away. You won't think, okay, let's start executing all these ideas right away because there's time. There's all the time in the world for you to slowly execute ideas one after another. And because you've not invested everything, you have enough savings, you have enough of a cushion to help you go long term. Every time you're going to ask yourself, this decision I'm making, whether it's a small decision or big, this decision I'm making, is it sustainable? Say I give my phone number to this customer and tell them I'll personally take their orders. Yeah, it's a nice thing to do when you're a new business. It feels good. You feel important, you feel happy, there's this passion for the new business. But then you're stuck. If you don't create a nice cushioning between yourself and your customers, then you become obligated to work with them no matter all hours in the day, night, probably even respond to them. You're going to regret it. You're going to resent them in the long run. This vendor who's asking for this much of an advance payment, paying them on time. If you are thinking in the long run, you're not going to delay the payment. You're going to make it on time because you want to have a long lasting relationship with this vendor. A collaborator. You work on a project together. You're thinking, hey, this is not the only time we're going to do this. We might do this later too, many years later. We may help each other grow. Then the decisions you make at that point will stem from more clarity. Because it's not a one-off thing, nobody's going to make any adjustments. However, you will be supportive and nice to each other while also being very clear about what role each person plays, how much of the reward each person shares, all of those details, which are very, very important. And these are things which will come to your mind only when you think of long-term goals. So when you think of your success as a longer-term thing, slow and steady, slow and steady. I'm going to read out a quote from Shane Parrish. Thinking in decades avoids a lot of bad behavior. If you think about relationships lasting decades, you will often handle the current moment differently. This works for co-workers, partners, suppliers, customers, friends, etc. Think twice before you interrupt time. This is not just for business, this is life advice. This is so important to remember because we all want to live in the moment, and living in the moment is great as far as it concerns being mindful, being fully present, being playful, having fun, being joyful. Yes, live in the moment for sure. But don't make every decision you make thinking that there is only this moment. Do you see the difference there? The decisions have to be based on, okay, we have a lot of time and we can make this happen slowly and steadily. No desperation, no control, no clutching, no trying to hurry. You're taking a nice aerial view of everything. You're thinking in the long run. And when you think in the long run, your shoulders are going to relax. Muscles are going to unclench. Because there is no fear of what's going to happen the next day, the next week, the next month. Will I make it to the next month? These fears get cut off if you start making your decisions, do your planning based on the success coming later in the long run. The success building up slowly, slowly, slowly and growing, and not all at once immediately. Wildly successful. That's not gonna. Don't expect that. Instead, the success should grow so slowly and steadily that it's just been there all along and it doesn't suddenly drop on you overnight. When you think of that way, also there isn't a fear of, can I handle this success? None of the decisions you make, none of the actions you take are going to come out of desperation. Before you react, before you jump into things, you're going to pause and think. Because there's all the time in the world. You don't have to immediately become a sensation. This is important to remember for every business you run, every brand you build, every project you involve yourself in, but it is especially important for conscious entrepreneurs. People who run businesses that are for a cause, for a purpose that's bigger than themselves. I coach so many vegan entrepreneurs. I've been a vegan entrepreneur, like a food business owner myself. I have many friends in my circles who care about the health of people, the health of the planet, things that are so much bigger than them. One problem with all of us is we think that for the sake of the larger movement that we support, the business has to build, grow, become hugely famous really fast. That's not going to serve you, that's not going to serve the cause that you're working towards. So, yeah, this is the reminder for today. Don't expect immediate and raging success. Instead, slowly, steadily build up to it, and with that expectation of a slow, steady growth, be gentle and flow and make decisions from a grounded place of wisdom and ease. If you like this episode, then sign up for my newsletter, The Feel Good Tribe. Go to veganosaurus.com/newsletter and sign up. The link is in the show notes. I look forward to talking to you again next week. Take care.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Feel Good Factor. I'm Susmita Veganosaurus, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye!